Most people believe respect is loud. They believe it is announced. They believe it must be proven. The ancient Greeks knew better. They watched who the room reacted to before a single word was spoken. They noticed who made others hesitate, straighten their backs, lower their eyes. And they understood something unsettling. The most powerful presence is the one that does not ask to be acknowledged. Silence was never weakness to the Greeks. Silence was certainty. When Zeus entered Olympus, he did not greet the room. He did not explain his intentions. He did not justify his authority. The sky already knew who he was. Thunder does not negotiate. Lightning does not persuade. They arrive, and the world adjusts. Zeus ruled not because he spoke well, but because nothing challenged his right to rule. His silence carried finality. Not mystery, finality. And that is the first truth most people cannot accept. Those who truly command respect do not convince others. They behave as if the outcome is already decided. Watch people who talk too much. They explain. They defend. They rush to be understood. Every word leaks uncertainty. Zeus never leaked. He waited. And waiting is power. Athena understood waiting better than anyone. She was born from the head of Zeus, not from impulse, but from thought. While others rushed forward, she stayed still. Stillness unnerves emotional people. It exposes them. Athena spoke when everyone else had already revealed themselves. Their fears, their arrogance, their desperation. And when she finally moved, the moment had already bent in her favor. The Greeks associated wisdom with silence because silence gathers information. Noise only releases it. When you remain calm while others react, you create imbalance. And humans fear imbalance. A calm person in a tense room becomes the center of gravity. Eyes drift toward them without permission. That is not charisma. That is dominance without aggression. Ares screamed because he needed to be seen. Athena watched because she already was. The Greeks respected her more. Then there was Hades. Hades did not rule through presence, but through inevitability. He did not appear often. He did not seek admiration. He did not perform authority. He embodied consequence. No god lingered in his domain. No soul debated his decisions. Because Hades represented a terrifying form of power. Power that does not argue. The unseen always feels stronger than the visible. The quiet always feels heavier than the loud. People fear what they cannot read. This is why those who speak less are often assumed to know more. This is why silence makes people project strength onto you, even when you say nothing at all. Artemis never warned intruders. She never negotiated boundaries. She never explained her limits. They learned them the hard way. Respect does not come from saying, don't. It comes from what happens when someone ignores you once. One action, consistently enforced, creates more respect than 1,000 threats. Apollo mastered something subtler. He understood that power begins before action. Before he played music. Before he fired an arrow. Before he spoke. His posture was composed. His movements unhurried. His expression unreadable. People relaxed around him, and then realized they were paying attention without knowing why. Only those who feel inferior rush their movements. Only those who lack control fidget, interrupt, overreact. Calm signals abundance. And abundance commands deference. The Titans ruled the world before the gods. They did not plead to be remembered. They did not market their power. Even after their fall, their silence remained intimidating. Because the one who does not chase relevance is assumed to possess it. Here is the truth the myths were quietly teaching. The more you seek respect, the less you receive. The more you withdraw, the more gravity you gain. Modern people talk constantly because silence makes them uncomfortable. But silence only feels uncomfortable when you don't trust yourself. The Greeks trusted power that stood still. If you want respect without words, control your reactions. Delay your responses. Slow your movements. Do not fill silence with nervous explanations. Let others speak first. Let them reveal their position. When you speak last, your words land heavier. When you react less, people watch more closely. When you leave without explanation, your absence is felt. Respect is not built through performance. It is built through restraint. The gods did not beg mortals to believe in them. They behaved as if belief was inevitable. And so it was. Stand like Zeus, certain, unmoved. Observe like Athena, silent, calculating. Withdraw like Hades, rare, final. Move like Apollo, calm, unhurried. Enforce like Artemis, once, completely. Say less. Mean more. Because silence, when backed by certainty, becomes command. And command, when real, never needs to speak.